Hello guys and welcome back. I've been thinking lately uh and I thought that what I was doing the past 2 3 years in my self-improvement journey. Yeah, like it was just like me chasing a false reality. And don't get me wrong, which is the point? Which is the point of the purpose that will give you meaning. Yeah, you heard it right. Chasing false reality really gives you a meaning and purpose to work on. Like for example, like you want to be like David Goggins, and in your condition now, let's say you're fat, you can't now, but you think of yourself maybe next year I will be like fitter, and I will be 20 pounds, uh, like 20 pounds less than I am today. So if I work hard from today on and until the next year, I will be in good shape, and year by year also I'll build muscle, I'll build my cardio that I'll run every single day, and of course week by week and month by month I will increase uh, like the cardio volume. Like if I used to run like 2 miles, I will run 3 miles, then four, five until 10, and that like I will become like David Goggins now. And truth is, David Goggins has like had run 220 miles, I think. Sorry, so yeah, 220 miles without stopping, I think. Yeah, in 39 hours, I don't think so. And maybe 34. I can't remember, but yeah, he ran it in lesser than 2 days, 48 hours. So, how did he get to this position? Is by working, like he has already worked 6 to 7 years in the Marines or with hard training. So, you're telling yourself that you can run 200 miles in 2 days, which is absolutely for you now, for your like current version of yourself, that can be achieved. Don't lie to yourself, you can do it now. But you write down your goals, and day by day, month by month, even year by year, you will start like you will start making a lot of progress. You will like go from uh, a mile, let's say running half a mile. Yeah, it's okay. There's no shame in starting and beginning from zero, from the really bottom. If you and the reality is, if you do not be like start from the bottom, then you don't know the feeling of it. So you have to start from the bottom to get the feeling of really achieving something in the future. Uh, and because it gives you like this sense of purpose in your life, especially once you are on the top with other men and top 1%, like they say these days. So it will give you this sense of accomplishment that you have reached now. And otherwise, you're now like after 10 years, let's say, you're now at the top. Still, you look down. All of these experiences have taught you that it was meaningful all the way. It was worth it all the way. And maybe it's more than 10 years. Maybe it's 12, 15 years, 20 years. Like for me, my goal, I don't know my goal t- literally after 10 years, man. 10 years, and it will be like already having big company, like not a big company, a company, yeah, and maybe a big library, and where I sell all the books, and I get free books to ship free books to everyone, because reading is, I guess, it's the best thing, yeah, to ever happen to human beings. It says in the Islamic word that reading. Read is the first word that fallen down from angels to the Prophet Muhammad here in the Islamic world, and even in Christianity, I've read the Bible. They said that reading, like metaphorically, like I can't recall the verse, but it was said that reading uh, is meaningful and it should be a habit for you. Like it should be like the, like you drinking water, for example. You have to read every single day. Otherwise, what are you doing? Like I I also read more what I write here. So what are you doing now? Like since 2022, I've read 72 books. Yeah, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that I've built the habit to read, and I've started with sci-fi, science fiction, like Dune, and some horror books. They were terrible at the time, but they worked. Then I started self-improving books like how to make money, how to speak like a leader, and like the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, all Robert Greene's books. I haven't read all of them, but Robert Greene is one of the best, in my opinion. Like he's the man. Is a, he's an excellent writer. And you have to read at least one book of his books. 48 Laws of Power, like the laws of human nature, uh, the 50 laws, I think, and of course Mastery, which is my favorite book of his. Yeah, and the subtle art of not giving an F. Yeah, it's a great book. It's a great book. Mark Manson is one of my favorite too. uh yeah, so just gotta read every day to expand your imagination so that you can have like you can create a false reality. That's why reading relates to becoming successful, because you could create the reality. And for this example, you may find it silly, but it worked a lot for me. Like there's a lot of characters in anime, if you watch anime, that have really inspired me just to train, and I've become a beast just from like following their words and their quotes, and I really love these characters. And if you know it's Garo from One Punch Man, and there's Zoro from One Piece, and Goku, of course, Dragon Ball. Yeah, there are, and Ippo from Hajime no Ippo. Yeah, a lot of these characters inspired me, man. I can't tell you how much, but uh, they inspired me to work hard, like to train, like the concept of becoming physically strong and knowing how to fight, especially. It's so great, man. Especially if you are a man or you woman, of course. You if you want to go to the gym, of course, you have to, or you have to learn something. You have to do some sports. But for men, especially, like for chasing your goals, like my end goal is to be a samurai. If you don't know that, to be like to know how to use every weapon, like samurai, and knives and swords. Yeah, and other weapons like guns, machine guns. Yeah, but I prefer knives and swords because I love swordsmanship. I love it, man. It's so great. Gives me this goosebumps when I watch like some like swords fights, etc. And I love to the combat, the real combat, the art of it, of course. Uh, I may not like the competition aspect of competing in fights internationally. I was first like this. I've gone too far in boxing. Uh, I was going to participate in like more of a national, sorry, more of a international uh, competitions here in Germany. But I thought of it. First of all, it's like gonna make me money. It's a waste of time for me too because I have other goals. And no, I prefer to fight at the gym. Uh, and boxing is not my thing anymore. If you don't know, I got bored of it. I may change it to jiu-jitsu or MMA. So yeah, so I want to be a complete fighter. Like I want to use my legs and my hands and to move smoothly and all of this stuff. Yeah, that's my end goal physically to be like 75 kg of lean muscle mass with a lot of fighting skills, like whether if it's MMA or with weapons too, like nunchakus or uh, knives, swords, all of this stuff. So it's really amazing. Lifting weights is a thing for me too. So let's get back to false reality. This is the example that I'm telling you. Like I'm never gonna be like Garo from One Punch Man. You go watch him. Just type Garo One Punch Man, and you see how he fights, how he looks, how he speaks. Like I wanted to be like him. Like this is the guy that I want to be like. He's amazing. Other characters too, but this guy has the most inspiring moments that I've ever seen. Like especially in training, if you want to train, become strong. So yeah, a Saitama too from One Punch Man has it. He inspired me too, but not like Garo. You have to call, sorry, to create your false self, like the self that you can achieve. Because even if you work 20, 25 years, 30 years, you can achieve. But this false reality, it will keep you working all your life. It will keep you closer to God. Yeah, if you're really interested about, if you haven't experienced that, you have missed a lot. I've experienced like being close to God several times in the last couple of years. It's a really amazing uh, feeling. I mean, like I may felt that every single day the last 2 years because I really worked hard. So you really experience being really close to God. You don't really care about people. Not you don't care about people. You want to help people, but you don't care. Like you just sit like this. You're with God, just you and God, and you feel peaceful and you just want to sit like this after working hard. Of course, I used to train 3 hours a day, and besides reading and studying, so you are now close to God. Like nothing can like takes you away from. You're the closest that you've ever been to God, just because you're working hard. You're working the shit out of you every single day. It's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard. Like it's not easy. At first, you're gonna face a lot of obstacles, especially if you are young, like if you are 15, 16, 17. Uh, you're gonna have a lot of people stopping you, obstacles, like I said. And whatever you say, don't listen to people. Just do the hard stuff because you will be so thankful for your old self in the future that you have worked hard these days. Yeah. So create your false reality to give you a lot of meaning and purpose, especially if you are a man. And read a lot. It's it really expands your imagination, even your illusions. Like you will become delusional, but it's good. It's weirdly good for you as a man, because not because you become egotistic and uh, like cocky or anything. No, because uh, you're now like thinking 5, 10 years ahead, not only for tomorrow. Like most of these guys do today. Like they think they want to have everything today. They want to have like they want to eat the burger today. Although they are on a calorie deficit, they are cutting weight now. But they wanna eat today. They wanna eat the pizza, the ice cream today. But they said to themselves that the next month they can have a cheat meal, but they wanna eat today. So what the average guy do? He does it. He eat it today. Don't be like that. That's the devil works. The devil's work, sorry. That's why being close to God will strip all of that away from you. It will keep you close to Him. So you have no strings to the devil or to people in general. Yeah, so really just think about it, man. Maybe it takes a lot of time for you, but it will happen eventually. You will figure out who you want to be. What do you want to be? Even with no motivation, no purpose, no shit, no money, whatever, you will figure it out. I hope you learned something from it. This is my longest video on this channel, and thanks for watching.